What is good? Welcome into Driving the Nightline. My name is Alan Bell. We've got a fantastic show lined up for you today. Big Mosh, how we doing, buddy? You doing all right?
Yeah, a little under the weather, but plugging in, pulling away. We're gonna get this done.
Damn, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, one encouraging note, and I agree with Sid on this. Your no runs first innings have been on fire, buddy.
Yeah, yeah. It's tweaking the algorithm. I had a few losses 2 weeks ago. I tweaked the algorithm, and I'm starting to get some nicer hits on that, and that'll happen through all my plays. And as the plays shift and the game shifts, we'll keep tweaking, trying to make the corrections and get them right.
Here we go, man. I like it. I like it. Now, speaking of on fire, Big Brad Betts, look at him coming through. Got him. Absolutely drilled it, man. Well done. Well done. Pat, give it some love. Congrats, Brad. Told you on that. Hell yeah. Let's go. All right. Okay. Let's get into it here. Let's jump into our picks. We're going to talk about the games that have already started. We're going to take a look at some home runs and all that. But go ahead and start us off, Big Dog. What you got?
All right, yeah, we're going to go to Seattle. I think this is a good matchup for the Mariners here. I actually took the first inning money line and the first three inning money line here. The first three money line is a little bit better priced at minus 130, so that's where I would lean right now. I'm assuming that the prices move too much. But we got Luis Castillo at home. He's been fantastic. I really like him, and I like the chance that Quinn Priester plays in the line with his core metrics, which are really just like 11% barrel rate, 43% hard hit rate. Those are not numbers that you want to back. I think the first three market really allows the Mariners bats to get started, and I think we mentioned this a little bit, but Cal Raleigh is due. I kind of like him to hit a home run in this first plate appearance today, but not an official pick, just how I was feeling with it. I like the Mariners to get up early. Next up, we got the Yankees first inning money line. I haven't really done this so much on the show, but I think this is a fantastic look for a Yankee team that is number one on the road in run creation. They're facing Chris Bassett, who does pitch better at home, but he has struggled in the last month. And like I said, Yankees are always live to score at any time. Love this play, especially with Max Fried, who just gave up a run in the first inning last time out, and I highly, highly doubt someone with his skills does it two in a row. So,
Dude, all right, real quick. I want to stop real quick. All right, on that Yankees play, if it's a 0-0, does it push?
yes, and that is extremely important. That is extremely important. You should be getting +2 to 400 on a win-only bet, which would not include the push. So yes, I'm only stressing get with the push conditions, and the juice should reflect that. And last but not least, we got the Athletics at the Rangers. I think this is a good matchup here. I kind of wanted to lean over, and I can't believe that I'm backing Patrick Corbin for an under. But
dude,
listen,
he's been all right, man.
Yeah, yes, he has been. His metrics are coming down. At the beginning of the season, he was doing really well. Started to slip a little bit, and towards the end of the All-Star break, he came back, and his metrics are lower because of it. He has a 1.00 ERA in the first inning, and facing him, JP Sears has a .90 ERA in the first inning. Neither team does really well in their splits. Athletics ranked 28th on the road, and the Rangers ranked 29th at home. So I think this is just fantastic. Fantastic looks today.
There we go. I like it. Look, dude, and Patrick Corbin's been dealing, man. Like, it's not the same Patrick Corbin that, like, that's gone.
I would say that with an asterisk, because like you'll see it like, it's usually not in the first inning. Sometimes it is, but he's able to work out of it. But in that second, third inning, once in a while he'll like kind of slip, and then in that fourth or fifth inning, once he gets like 80, 90 pitches in, he starts to. You see it. It's just like one bad pitch with like a man or two on base, and he gets hammered, right, for a home run. But like the rest of the performance is great. It's really just like. I feel like it's a slip every once in a while, but yeah, that high opponent's batting average and expected batting average is way down from last year. I think he was last in the league last year in hits per 9 innings, and this year I don't know what it is, but he's definitely not in that top 10 list, or I should say bottom 10 list.
There you go. All right, I'm gonna keep it simple. I've got one play here: Orioles Guardians over 8.5. The Orioles can mash. The Guardians, dude. The Guardians can go. I think we get a lot of runs in this game tonight. Weather's solid. Like, I feel it. Did you see anything out of this game?
I have this play exactly.
Do you really? Yeah.
Yep. I mean, I didn't put my whole unit on it or anything, but I'm about to sprinkle a little bit more now that you're on it.
Yeah. I like it. No, I'm totally down with it, man. Totally down. Like, just keep doing what you're doing, boys. Don't change a thing, man. It will be fine. Now, all right, those are our plays that we have for today. Now, looking at what has already started, Giants and the Braves currently, I think the game actually might have just ended. Yeah, it did. Giants beat the Braves 9-3. So we hit the over in that one. Well done, everybody. Devers goes off 2 home runs in that game. Matt Chapman hit a home run.
Oh, one day late again.
I know, dude. It's real. It's absolutely real. Yeah.
I actually thought that I may have bet it because I was at work. I wasn't feeling well, so I went home and I saw the home run. And I was like, yeah, wait a minute. I don't know if I bet it yet. I looked, it was yesterday.
Yeah. Dude, it's real. I swear. It's absolutely real. Look, so on home runs, all right. So Devers, he gets 2. If anybody played that one. Z Money, look. Plucked a Trout home run from AB's matchup chart this morning. Flashing siren on that board for the cash. Bam. Boy, Z Money. He hit one. Pete Alonso hit a home run. So we got that one from our list today. So that is solid. We also are on the under 10.5 in this Royals-Cubs game. It is currently 4-1 in the bottom of the third. Runner on second for the Cubs. 2 outs. Kelly's at the plate. Look, I'm not pulling against the Cubs. I'm just pulling for this under. So,
I actually have the under in the first 5 innings, and both teams have scored 3+ runs on the Cubs game. So yeah, I'm with you. I'm hoping for no runs now. Score a little extra later, but don't get to 10.5.
There we go. There we go. Dansby Swanson is liable to have a game today. Just watch out. If everybody watching, if you could hit the like button, that'd be huge. All right. If you're watching on your phone, just grab the screen, pull it down, hit like, pop it right back up. Would really appreciate it. We won't ask you for anything else, but do appreciate that. It goes a long way. I promise you, man. I promise. YouTube absolutely will reward you for likes. So don't ever want to be that show where we're just whoring that out. And I'm sure you hear it on every single show on YouTube across the board. You just have to. Yeah. Austin, what up, crew? What up, Austin? Good to see you, big dog. Good to see you. Z-Money in Cleveland, too. The boys like home cooking. I might be in the J-Ram business tonight. I like it. I like it. Brad said, rally dong incoming. Incoming. Let's talk about that. All right, Mosh. So, first off, talk about dudes that are on the board. Aaron Judge, 215. Suzuki, that game's going on right now. Pete Alonso, he's already hit one. Cal Raleigh, Suarez. Anything you see?
Yeah, right off the bat, Seiya Suzuki really kind of screamed out to me. I wrote him up last night in my article. I really like him to have a good day here. But Cal Raleigh is also a fantastic option here. I mean, all these people, like Suarez didn't hit a homer yesterday. He's hit how many in the last 5 days? Like, he's due. Aaron Judge, I mean, so due. Gosh, really, really good options today. But I think I'm going to go with Seiya Suzuki, even though the game's halfway over.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I like it. Yeah. I mean, look, I like Alonso. I like Cal Raleigh. Brad likes Cal Raleigh. Oof. Aaron Judge's tough. You know, like there's some good options on here. Austin, listening live from my classroom, I'm supposed to be working on my budget for the school year. There we go. Hey, well, here. Tell you what. Let me find it. Lo-fi. Get you in that mood. All right, what else do you like here, Mosh?
All right. Yeah. My first home run play already ran off. Classic one with Andy Pages, plus 420. I just downloaded some, or I guess hooked my algorithm up to some more stadium data. You know, the Dodger Stadium is #1 in the league, rolling for the last 3 years in home runs. It
I
is the
wouldn't
number
doubt it.
one stadium for. I mean, and I'm sure some of that has to do with the Dodgers power hitters. I'm sure some of that has to do with like the clear weather all the time, and the wind consistently going
It's always blowing out.
straight
It's always blowing out to the mountains.
And Dodgers. So I took the guy with the highest home run rate, obviously besides Shohei, with solid last 2 weeks and last month numbers. And Andy Page has really fit that bill right there. And we got one more just because my other ones already went off. I like Max Kepler today. I think he has good career numbers. I think he's going to get it done as well.
Okay, there we go, man. There we go. Yeah. Look, Z Money asked, what about Pages tonight?
Yeah. I really like him. I've kind of been sprinkling on him the last few weeks. It hasn't come through. I can feel it coming through.
Okay. Look, hey, and you were talking about Suarez. All Diamondbacks props are back on the table. Like, welcome to Framber Valdez. That's what he does. He just shuts you down. He shuts games down. He does not get enough love for how good of a pitcher that he is.
And under pressure, like when they take him deep, when there's man on second and third, nobody out or one man out, he gets it done. He knows how to get it done. And it's phenomenal watching him work out of trouble yesterday was just a joy.
I mean, he's outstanding, man.
Yeah. Oh, Cubs money line look is not a bad look either.
Yeah, I know. They scored the run, so it's 4-2. All right, top of the fourth. Hey, Freddie Furman is up at the plate. The Cubs are going to come back and win this game.
I think so. I think they have a good. I don't like how their bullpen's been handling it right now, so I might go on a live over.
Well,
if this
okay,
gets through, but
yeah. Well, I'll tell you this. So, all right, and I want to do this live. All right, let's figure this out here. All right, so if we're playing the over 10.5, or we're playing the under 10.5, that means essentially that like the highest score that we could allow would be like 6-4 Cubs. You see what I'm saying? So we're kind like sorry, I'm just doing this in my head. We're kind of like looking at a Cubs team total of a hedge play, right? Like if you think the Cubs are going to come back, like take the Cubs team total, over 4.5, 5.5. Like I'm just kind of doing this in my head. Does that make sense?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's just, I mean, that's just like thinking if, you think the Cubs are going to come back, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I don't know, right? But
I like those type of bets where you're not counting on both sides of things. And I do this to myself all the time, like all the time. For instance, I thought that the Tigers were going to hit yesterday, but no, of course I took them on the money line and run line. I didn't just take their team total, which also would have cashed. I do this to myself all the time, learning to get out of it, trying to focus on what one side does well instead of having to focus on too many variables is a great look.
Yeah. Agreed. Our man Devin says Soto is so cold. He has 4 different types of outs: fly out, pop out, ground out, to strike out. I don't know if I've ever seen that. Dude, that's one of the best comments I've ever read because it's absolutely accurate and you used just enough words to describe it. Like, that's perfect. That's exactly it. Soto is so strange because remember a month ago, Soto was getting walked.
Yep.
I mean, like at a crazy clip. And then it was like that washed up and it went right back to exactly what Devin was just saying.
Yeah, if you see him bat in the first strike or two, he is swinging for the fences with all power out. And that's why he has hit a few. But if he gets to that 2-strike swing, it really looks like he's flailing, and that's where those weak contacts come out. 100%. It's a good comment.
It is. Soto has some Ronald Acuna in him. But Ronald Acuna is a much better hitter with 2 strikes. And I don't say that as a negative on Soto. I say that as Ronald Acuna is a godforsaken flipping freak.
Yep.
I mean, look at the Braves. The minute that he came back, I'm not saying that they're going to win anything, but I mean, they started winning games the second, like, and we talked about it all offseason. Like, this team's going to stink. Now, they still, they're not good. Like, they're not consistent. But look at today. No Acuna. They get their ass kicked. Yesterday, no Acuna. They get their ass kicked. Like, Soto's got some of that. And what I mean by it is that Soto can do it all. But when he gets down to 2 strikes, he's somebody who needs to be swinging early in the count.
He needs his patience back at the plate. I feel like he lost the patience that he had last year. And I think maybe part of that is having such a solid person next to him, like Judge, to kind of hold on. The pitcher's attention right now is on Soto, even though there are other all-stars, Alonso. You have other people in the lineup, but everyone's focus is on Soto, studying him, right? I'm sure that's what they're doing, right? You spend like 3 hours the night before or the series before, and you're studying their star players. And Soto probably gets the most attention out of everyone.
So I'll say this, like, that's what Bowman used to do for the Blue Jays organization and Tulane was pitcher hitter charts, right? And yeah, I mean, you're exactly right. Like, once teams kind of get an eye on a guy, and it depends on your pitcher as well, of how you attack, right? But yeah, here's something interesting to watch. I think Alonso could get hot. Like, he's due to go on a run. He's too good of a hitter. Like, Alonso's those type of guys you could almost kind of just watch. It's almost like watching a stock.
Yeah.
Like, because you've seen it for so long that there's going to be a dip, but there's always the comeback. And I think Alonso's about to go on one of those. So let's watch Soto. Because if you as a team, you have to worry about Alonso going yard, who could do it on any pitch every time, that might change it up. We'll see. Like, again, I'm not putting that on Alonso, right? I'm just going back to what you were talking about with Judge. Like, there is a thing of when you have protection in the lineup,
Takes a lot of pressure off. It does. It just does. When you have someone who's hitting reliably next to you, you don't have to think about, this is my only opportunity. I have to make it work. Everybody's fate is on my shoulders. It goes to, we're just having fun. Let's just go. Let's just be in the mood. Let's be in the moment. And that's when Soto is really his best, is when he's having fun.
You want to know who else is like that? Marcell Ozuna. Marcell Ozuna is like that. Matt Olson is like that.
I think the whole Braves team is kind of like that.
They got some big decisions to make.
Unbelievable talent. I mean, they could sell half their roster for some big bucks. Like, they really have talent. It's just not coming together.
And let me tell you, that front office. Yeah. Look, they don't F around. Like, when that whole Freddie Freeman deal went down, which again I feel terrible for Freddie. How can your agent lie to you? I mean, they went and got Matt Olson quick. Now, Freddie Freeman's a better player, but I'm just saying, like, the Braves have some big decisions. What do you do with Olson? What do you do with Ozuna? What do you do with Austin Riley? You know what I mean? Like, yeah. I mean, Acuna is safe as Fort Knox in Kentucky. Like,
well, yeah. I mean, he's your franchise.
Yeah.
That's who you're betting the franchise on. That's who you stack around. That's not someone that it's John Smoltz. You're not moving them.
Yeah. Dude, you just brought up Smoltz. Dude, just talking baseball here. And let me put the picks back up for anybody who may have came in late. Dude, speaking of Smoltz, those Braves teams during the 90s,
Unbelievable teams. In Stratomatic, they were better than the World Series winner every year.
They should have had more than one, right?
Easily.
But here's the crazy thing. Maddox gets all the love, and as he should. But Maddox was not as solid in the playoffs as John Smoltz was.
No, Smoltz was your guy.
Smoltz?
You know, if he was coming down, you're not scoring more than 2 runs.
Yeah, dude, and Maddox will tell you that. Glavine will tell you. Smoltz won't say that because, you know, he's a humble guy. Like, he would never say that. But, like, Smoltz was the dude. And remember, Smoltz could come out of the bullpen as well. Like, this isn't anything against Greg Maddux because we all love Greg Maddux, but Smoltz does, like,
different type of pitcher.
Oh,
it was a different type of pitcher. Maddux
Yeah.
was control. He knew where to place it. He knew how to play with the batter's minds. Like, he was unbelievable at that, but he wasn't overpowering you.
Yeah. I mean, think about it. Like, dude, Glavine, Maddux, and Smoltz in a short series. And think about this. Throw in Steve Avery. Steve Avery, the lefty. Dude, Avery could go. And, look, we know that, you know, things didn't end up well, but John Rocker was pumping gas out of the pen. And, I mean, we could go on, but, like, that you were just talking about guys who were, you know, underrated, right? Like, Smoltz was when it got real, Smoltz was the one. Like, he was and Maddux would be the first one to say it too. You know, he would say, he's like, no. When it got cold, it got real. Like, Smoltz was the ace. He was the guy. You know. Bibbo, good to see you. Rocker, yeah. Towards the end, they had remember they had like Mark Wohlers, like they had a lot during that time. And you had Leo Mazzoni as your pitching coach. Like, I mean, they should have won way more, you know. But you just brought up, you know, guys who are going to undervalue. Speaking of 90s baseball, why is Kenny Lofton not in the base? Why is he not? I don't know what his stats.
That's a fantastic comment, though.
Oh, hey, dude, Kenny Lofton was that dude, and I had his cleats. I think I was, what year was it? 12? 13. It might have been 13 years old. Yeah.
You know who my favorite late 90s team was? Besides the Yankees, obviously, because I'm a Yankee fan. 97 Mariners. You had Randy Johnson, Kurt Chillen. You had, right?
Wait, you had who? Say it again. Randy Johnson and who?
Kurt Chillen.
Okay, yeah, sorry, keep going. Yeah, sorry, yeah.
That team was unbelievable. I was just thinking back to my favorite teams to play Stratomatic with in that series.
No, they were
fun players there.
They were, and those green uniforms that the Mariners had. Oh, get out of here! Those things are so. Excuse me, like, excuse me, sorry. Those, like, all those, God, sorry, all those Mariners unis were clutch. Father Whale, Todd Helton. Yeah, he is.
He definitely is. He has to be.
Yeah, he got in. Yeah,
although there is an asterisk there because he played in Colorado for his whole career. I'm not really saying there's an asterisk. He was an unbelievable player on his own, but there is some gripes there. He got to play in the most hitter-friendly environment.
You want to know a fun fact about Todd Helton? So Todd Helton played at Tennessee. All right. Now, not only college baseball was I think he hit 490, like career, like he clearly was going to be a star in baseball, but he was also the quarterback, the football team. Yep.
That makes sense now.
Game one against UCLA. All right. Goes down. Who enters for him? Some kid named Peyton Manning.
Oh, that's a great story.
True story. And here's the even better story. Peyton Manning comes in. First game against UCLA on ABC. Keith Jackson calling it like UCLA was cold. Like, it was a big deal, right? Peyton comes in to the huddle as a real true freshman. All right. Those 90s Tennessee teams were legit, right? Stud O-line, all seniors, old school, right? He runs in and he, grabs the guys like, this is my time, blah, blah, blah. And the center grabbed Peyton and said, hey, dumbass, just call the play. We got it. And he goes, it's literally true story. Peyton goes, yes, sir.
That's great.
Called him a dumbass right there. Like, yeah, we got it, kid. All right. Well, I bet you
I've been here for 5 years and playing for.
Yeah. Can you remember the playbook? You just call it. Like, do I need to do it?
That's great.
And I love that he said that. He goes, yes, sir.
They used to have manners. When I say they, and this is just a gripe of like, I guess getting a little older, but like we were just talking about Maddox, Smoltz, like Peyton Manning, like these guys. Sure, I'm sure they had somewhat of an ego, but you never saw it, and they were always down to earth. I don't know if it's just times are changing. People are social media. Things are more, blown up. You get more access, more fame, but
yeah,
those unassuming guys who would just come in and do their job extremely well and never really like made a fuss, right?
Hey, I'll give you one in college football who doesn't get enough love is Mike Shula. Okay. Mike Shula, the son of Don Shula. Mike Shula played quarterback at Alabama. So he goes to coach at Alabama and he's the guy before Nick Saban. Now, don't get me wrong. Nick Saban deserves all the credit and then some. Greatest coach I've ever seen, right? But coming into that, it could have been way worse. Like Mike Shula loved Alabama, still does, right? Like cared. Didn't win a lot of games, but he stopped what could have been a disaster of a situation. Like Alabama was facing that. And he came in and ate the bullets, right? Like didn't get much credit, didn't ask for it. But he knows what he did, and anybody, associated with will say the same. Like he's a guy who doesn't get enough credit, right? Absolutely, man. Athens, beautiful Athens, Tennessee, Knoxville game days, good old. Oh my goodness, man. Hey, it's almost back, dude. It's in like what, a month? Like almost there. Hey, dude. And randomly is not lying too, man. Athens, Tennessee is a beautiful place. And Knoxville game days, oh God. Can't wait. And isn't it funny? Like we were talking about this yesterday, like that first game, and any college football fan can tell you because it's hot everywhere, right? It's Labor Day weekend. It's like a month from now. It's like 100 degrees out there drinking, dude, Jim Beam and whatever, man. Like, oh my God. Going into the stadium, it's 1,000 degrees in there. It's so hot, but it's awesome. You're back. Oh, it feels so good, man. Oh, the pride of the Southland hits it and splits it. Oh, dude. Can't beat it, man. Shout, dude. Athens, Tennessee. Beautiful place. Absolutely. Hey, but we got to get some college football for you. Yeah, we do. We do. And, I'm glad that you said that. I'm kind of reworking what we were doing on the NFL. You notice we haven't done any teams in a bit. I think there's a better way to do it, and I'm working on that. But in college football, it's going to be the same way. We'll get that 100%. Totally with you, man. Big Jeff, good to see you, brother. Scott, stop at Buc-ee's before the Tennessee games. Yes, Crossville exit. Absolutely. They're building one in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. It'll be ready, I think, like March of 26. That's going to be dangerous, dude. Dude. Oh, man. Father Whale, Knoxville game days of that top deck of the parking deck is a time. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Oh, man. Right there by Thompson Bowling.
Can we get Roku to like sponsor a get together for like a college game? Let's just go pregame. Let's go for a full day. We'll have like a DTL just outing. somewhere. Let's go to like New York, or I just went to Vegas. Otherwise, I'd say Vegas.
I'll tell you this. Look, hey, we're about to have a Roku channel.
Is that a thing?
It's about to be a thing. It's about to be a thing. When that comes through, bam.
Yeah. I think that's a fantastic merger right there, because they're looking for content, right? We got content. I think we got good content, and we got some good people to bring on. Like some of these people in the chat, still wondering why they're not on here.
Like I've said it from day one. Like it locked out a TV deal in the first 6 months, right? Like already done this once, like with Stadium, right? And dude, I mean, it's already ready to go. Like, you know, our producer here at DTL, he's questionable. You got to keep an eye on him. But other than that, yeah, look, In-N-Out headquarters moving to Tennessee. It is. Dude, we had somebody asking about In-N-Out in Western North Carolina. And, yeah, dude, randomly is 100% correct here. Yep. In-N-Out. Already broke ground, all that, man. Bibbo, I have to run. Would you believe I have a doctor who can't figure out how to get his headset to work? In other words, he can't figure out how to pick the headset from the application he's using. Shaking my head. Dude, that's the funniest thing. First off, Bibbo, good to see you, man. Good luck. All right, getting him to figure out how to work Bluetooth. But the funniest thing is Bibbo's on here, a month ago, talking about RPG safety, how to handle, anti-tank warfare, like breaking it down, technical specs. And then he's like, yeah, I got to go run and show this guy, here's what Bluetooth is. All right, yep. I could coordinate a war, but I'm in your office showing you Bluetooth. Bibbo, you're the man, bro. Good luck, dude. Let us know. Let us know tomorrow how it went.
I was always, just go back on the military for a second. Like,
there's that sound again.
Oh, yes, it is.
What was it? Do it again. That's it. One more time said, let's go. One more time. That was perfect right there. We had it down. All right, sorry, I interrupted you. What were you going to say?
It's always crazy to me. Like, I had a desk job in the military. So, like, I didn't see combat really. Like, basic training is one thing, but I didn't really see combat in my actual service.
Hey, let me say this real quick. Pause you right there. You know what? You know who else didn't see warfare doing that? The guy in the military that cuts the checks. He's important too. All right? So don't discredit what you did. You don't have to do that.
No. I'm just bringing up the point where you have people like Bibbo who like did probably incredible things, saw horrible things, did whatever, and experienced and had to man up as one can only man up in the military. And then they come home and they're cutting lawns or they're doing such mundane tasks and much driving them crazy. I never understood how it works. And my parlay is cooked on the Cubs with a home run by Vinny Pasquantino.
Oh, he just hit a 2-run bomb?
Yeah. It's now 6-2, top of the 5th.
Okay.
Wow. I really thought that both of these starting pitchers would do better.
Okay. All right. 6-2. Okay. Now, okay. So 6-2. So we got 8 runs. We need the under of 10.5. So essentially now we're kind of betting the Cubs team total over or under 4.5.
Which I think is still a good look.
Yeah.
I don't know. The way these two teams are going at it, I can't figure out the Royals. Cleveland, Pittsburgh, like what is happening? What is happening to these teams?
Second of the day for them. Yeah. What'd you say? It's what?
What are happening to these like terrible teams that couldn't hit a lick a month ago, and all of a sudden they're going on runs against the best teams in the league?
You want to know what it is?
Summer.
It's baseball.
It's true.
It's baseball, man. Baseball is so much of a sport of just mathematical, man. My man Don, AB, any players you'd like to go yard in the Cleveland game? Man, hang tight. Why don't we take a look at that?
Let me get my algorithm also up and running. See if I have anything on that. I've got too many dang things on my computer open.
What you do?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Like other windows. I know what you mean.
I'm just like flicking through to find my app, and I can't find it.
One more time. My boy. His name's the best. All right, hang tight.
By the way,
we can fix this problem. Go ahead.
I am working on a live betting, just like a live betting sheet
Computer
that gives you the outlook for how teams do in the last 5 innings. How has their bullpen been? Like the weather, like all of that stuff. Trying to get into that sheet so that I can share it on the Discord with everyone until I can get it up live.
Nice. All right. Orioles Guardians, temperature 84, feels like 86. No rain, wind, really nothing. All right. So kind of neutral, to be honest with you.
I would say even below neutral. Guardians progressive field is 25th ranked for hitting and 25th in home runs, which is not great.
No, good eye, man. All right. So
in saying that, though, I do link both of these pitchers to kind of struggle. They're both coming off fantastic performances. I think they're both due. Let's see. Eflin, right? He's coming back from injury, so he could always be shaky coming back. His home run ratio is 6%, which is atrocious. Absolutely atrocious. So that's a good look there, actually. And then for Ciccone, he's giving up home runs at a 4% rate. Which is also atrocious. Not as atrocious as 6%, but pretty darn bad. Like when I'm looking for home runs off pitchers, I'm looking for anything over 2.5 to 3.5%. For anything 4% or over is just, my golly, that's good.
Yeah. Look, I mean, Cedric Mullins, he falls in the category. Angel Martinez against Eflin, as you mentioned, he falls in that category.
You know who I like in this game? I'm seeing the name pop up right here. Schneemann, Daniel Schneemann. He's batting .667, 1,000 slugging percentage in 3 plate appearances. Last 2 weeks, he's hit a home run. He's only batting .200. Not great, but he is heating up from a month ago. But versus right-handed pitchers, he's hitting home runs at a 4.3% clip, which is pretty much the second or third highest on this team. The other 2 that are higher than him is Jose Ramirez, who's 0 for 3 against Eflin in his career, and Kyle Manzardo. Correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't Manzardo hit a home run yesterday?
I do not know.
But honestly, Schneemann would be my pick here. He has good career numbers. He's seen him. He's 4.3%. I think that's a good look from that side. And on the other side, Ryan O'Hearn looks like the name that's coming up the most.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Although there are some really solid options on the Orioles side. There's a lot of people who hit right-handed batters hard.
So for the Orioles, yeah. I mean,
like the Guardians have 3 players over 4%. The Orioles have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah. The Orioles have dudes all over the board. Yeah, I mean, if you're looking for the Guardian side, look, man, J-Ram, dude, Jose Ramirez, I think is probably the way to go. Angel Martinez, we just saw him there, listed on there, nice. But again, not the largest sample size on planet Earth. But the reason that we show that every day is because it absolutely plays out. Like, historicals in baseball, hitter versus pitcher, absolutely matter. Like, they're a very real thing. Now, doesn't mean it's going to happen every time, but once you start getting a decent sample size, it
matters.
It does.
Yeah.
And it gives you an idea. Like, if you miss on a guy, say today, insert X player, whoever, Kenny Lofton, right? But he's hitting .415 with, 37 plate appearances. Bet him the next day. Like, he's probably going to be somewhat similar to whoever you have said next day, right? And ready to go off. But, yeah, I mean, Jose Ramirez on that side. On the Orioles side, Dude, you know who I like? This might not be a home run, even though it does play out. Is the kid Holiday?
Yeah, I see that. He's 2 home runs, no at bats against Saccone, but he has 2 home runs in the last 2 weeks, and he's hitting home runs at a 3.8% rate against right-handed pitchers. Yep,
Yeah.
that's a good look. Anything close to that 4% number is fantastic.
Yeah, like I love the kid. And look, I'm not saying you don't see his name on the home run list too terribly much. So, I mean, you know, if you're looking for home runs, there's probably guys that are better, just in terms of numbers. That said, if you're looking for like hits, runs, and RBIs type of a guy, he is absolutely money in the flipping bank, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, he's just always in the mix.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%.
He gets on
good
base.
contact. Yeah, that's what,
like,
yeah.
You know, not to go back to what was the movie with Brad Pitt, Moneyball, you know, of talking to, you know, Billy Bean. But getting on base is a very, very, very real thing. And it's a very real winning trait, right? Getting on base over and over and over is, oh my God. Like, he was correct in that. I know it's a movie. You know, there were other things going on. They had a hell of a, you remember the pitching staff that they had? Barry Zito, like, just keep going down the list. And I don't say that taken away from anything. I'm not. But I'm saying that part was absolutely accurate. Get on base, dude. I could do things with you if you're somebody who gets on base, and he's just that guy. So he can get you on hits. He can hit for power too. And let me just tell you, his brother that just went in the draft in the top 10, Ethan Holiday, he's going to be even better. This kid, it arguably could have been the number 1 overall pick in the draft. And that's over Cade Anderson of LSU and Liam Doyle of Tennessee. I'm just telling you, you see Jackson Holiday, you see what he's doing. Just wait till next year and you see his brother Ethan. Matt Holiday has done flipping work with his boys. Good dude. Like, he's just been working, doesn't want any of the attention, and has taught his kids to be super respectful, like great teammates, all of it. For real. Like, I saw a documentary like talking about it, you know, because he, you know, Jackson had gone, and you could see Ethan, like, he's right there at 2 years younger, you know. Like,
well, it's the Williams sisters. It's the same thing, you know.
Yeah.
He was like, she's going to be a star. You're going to be a superstar, something like that. Like, she's going to be the best player in the world. You're going to be, or she's going to be the best player in America. You're going to be, whatever it was. It's the younger sibling that usually is a little bit more motivated to work harder. Yeah.
Like, it is. Watch. And look, Jackson Holiday is an absolute stud. I mean, he is doing this at an extremely young age. I mean, he immediately, look, you remember, they wasted no time bringing him up. And that is a lineup full of hitters. Like, that, dude, that's not going to a team like the Pirates, who, you know, and I'm not taking a shot at the Pirates. I'm just saying a team that is not known for scoring a ton of runs every single day.
I'm fine taking shots at the Pirates.
But, like, that's a tough team to make. It's like in the NBA. You could be the first overall pick in the second round of the draft, and you don't even make a team.
Yep.
Because you get drafted by, you know, the Warriors 7 years ago. Cool. We don't need anyone. Like, we've got 12. We're all set. Like, unless it's Cooper Flagg, you know what I mean? Like, we're good. We're not going to have the number 1 overall pick. We might not even need our first round pick. You know, like, there's just only so many spots, and Holiday wasted no time.
So takeaway, I'm going to go get Ethan Holiday's rookie card when it comes out.
This kid is everything. No joke. No joke.
Also, greatest quote of that movie. Sorry, ADD. I just saw the Father Wales comment. He's like, "Why do I like him?
He gets
on base."
Yeah. Do I speak when you point at me? Yes. Okay. Who's Fabio? Is a shortstop in Seattle. That's a great movie. You know, sports movies that got it right. You know, they were smart that they didn't show. Moneyball was smart that they didn't show a ton of fake game footage. You know what I mean? Like, it kept it real. They were smart to intertwine the actual footage of the games. You know, so you only had to have minimal parts where, you know, Hatterberg's at the plate, blah, 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 David Justice, etc. Right? So that one got it right. Sandlot got it right.
Sandlot, great movie.
Great
movie. I watched it recently thinking that it would have been old and like kiddie, because sometimes you watch these movies and you're like, oh, wow, that was really badly done. I was just a kid and I absolutely loved it. But I watched that recently and I still loved it.
Yeah. What's the one about Maris and Mantle? 61?
Yeah.
62? Yeah.
60, yeah. Yeah,
That's a great movie. That's a great movie. Dude. And the actor who played Roger Maris, oh God, what is his name? He looked just like him. It is and Barry. Oh God, Barry something. Barry Pepper, that played. Oh my God, and the guy who played Mickey Mantle was fantastic too. Absolutely. I think Billy Crystal was the one that directed it. Like, great movie. 61. I love that movie. Barry Pepper looks just like Roger Maris. It's crazy. And acted just like him. Oh man. Yeah. Thomas. Yeah. And he absolutely nailed Mickey Mantle. Big, stocky country boy from Nebraska, right? That was the man, but had to take a spot from those. We could go into stories about those Yankees. Like, you had legends taking the spots of legends. Oh my God! You go back to those years, DiMaggio. Oh my God!
It just wasn't fair. Oh, they're coming out with a Babe Ruth movie.
Are they really?
Yeah, I just read about it. Very excited about it. But yeah, like you said, legends after legends after legends, and another home run. It is now 8-2. I can't believe it. Wow, these Royals.
Tolbert hit a bomb.
Yeah.
Well, Christ. well, I should have known. Drew Pomerantz is in the game. Old Miss boy. Pomerantz could go. I remember watching Drew Pomerantz when he was in college. He was cold as shit. He was good. He was ridiculous. Pomerantz was ridiculous. 8 Men Out was great too, Father Whale. Yes, it was.
Oh, one more. 42. I just watched it. The Jackie Robinson story. Great movie.
That is a good movie. Yeah, I've seen that. That is a good movie.
It was on my list, and I was like, how have I not seen this yet? Yeah. And I watched it. It was absolutely phenomenal. Loved it. Didn't make the Phillies.
A League of Their Own is one of my favorite.
League of Their Own's fantastic too.
Oh,
did you see the
Tom
TV
Hanks.
series as well?
Say what?
The TV series?
No, I didn't watch that.
It's fun too.
Yeah. I wasn't downplaying it. Like, I just hadn't seen it, but yeah. The Bad News Bears. Yeah, with Walter Matthau.
There's some really good baseball movies out there.
Oh, well, let me say this. Look, let me say this. I'm going to give you Gatorade, Powerade. All right. McDonald's, Burger King. The Sandlot is one of the best of all time. But, bro, so was Little Big League. Do not sleep on Little Big League. That movie was fantastic.
I'm looking it up right now to see if I saw it. Oh yeah. This was my favorite movie growing up. Favorite movie.
Where he became the owner of the Twins?
Manager? I don't know if he was he the owner?
Yeah. He was the owner. and then he made himself the coach.
Right. Oh, unbelievable! Absolutely.
Oh yeah,
That movie.
Little Big League can go toe to toe with any sports movie. I don't give a shit what anybody says.
Angels in the Outfield, another good one. Yeah, I watched that at my uncle's house when I was like 10.
It always made me cry at the end when it was like, oh, did he die? He's been smoking for years. Looks like a prison photo. Oh, Bull Durham. F yes. Bull Durham was maybe as real as it gets. And that's including the woman. Like, dude, Costner in his prime. Why do you keep calling me meat? Oh, dude, Bull Durham in Major League is, clearly. Like, no doubt.
Oh, yeah. I just watched the Major League. I watched all of them. Bob Uecker.
They're all good.
Fantastic.
Major League 2 is strong. Major League 3 is good in a different way. That's when you start getting into, you start getting into other actors. We've got to move this thing to the minors. But it was great. Like, I would watch that movie again. They're all solid.
Charlie
Absolutely.
Sheen back then was phenomenal.
Oh, dude. And I mean, it came out of the gate so strong. And it was like, dude, when he was like, where'd you play last year? California Penal. How'd you get there? Stole a car. And Lou Brown, the coach, Tire World. Let me get back to you. I got a guy on the other line about some white walls.
My favorite line from that movie.
My kind of team, Charlie. My kind of team. What were you going to say?
Oh, it was just a bit outside.
Oh, dude. You had Bob Uecker. Oh, my God.
That's my favorite part of the whole movie. It's just, I could listen to that.
Bob Uecker tied it in so well because Bob Uecker, I'll give you, me and my dad talk about this. Bob Uecker in that movie was like R. Lee Ermey in oh God, what was the movie about the Marines? Shit, it's killing me. What is the name of that movie? They go to Vietnam.
Tropic Thunder? No.
No.
Not like a real movie.
Yeah, God, how have I lost the name? It's one of the classics of all time. Oh, I've absolutely lost the name, and I apologize. Christ. Full Metal Jacket. Thank you, Pat. Yes, Full Metal Jacket.
That's on all of us.
I'm an idiot. Yes, Full Metal Jacket. So, Bob Uecker in Major League is like R. Lee Ermey in that. Like, former, Gunny himself. That dude wasn't acting. Like, R. Lee Ermey was a damn drill instructor. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Like, he wasn't acting. That dude, he channeled it. And Bob Uecker, a former player, former, catcher, notable, funny, articulate guy. Like, in that role, carried so much of that movie. So, like, that is a producer and a director's dream. That anytime that you hit dull spots, you can always use him.
Yeah.
Always. Oh, my God. Like, and I mean, R. Lee Ermey, that was one of the greatest roles that's ever been done. Ever. And they brought him in, true story, they brought him in just as, like, an advisor to help.
Oh, really? And then
they saw him just going, like, teaching. And they were like, screw the actor, just use him. That's a true story.
That's great. Can someone just write up all these movies in the chat? Just write them up, put them in the Discord so that I can copy and paste it and put it on my list to watch, because I have to watch all of these. And yeah, this is fantastic.
Yeah. Summer Catch. Oh, yeah. That was one with the girl. Oh, what was that girl from Seventh Heaven? She married Timberlake. God, I can't remember anything today. Let me put the pics back up here. What is her name? All right. Orioles, Guardians over 8.5. Mariners first 3 money line. Yankees first 1 money line. Athletics, Rangers no run first inning -115. God, what was her name? Oh man, she married Timberlake. Her family owns MySpace. Jessica Biel, that's it. She married Justin Timberlake, right?
I have not so plugged into pop culture as much as the average person.
You're just plugged into bets. All right, give me another bet. What do you got?
Hold on, let me get
I
that
am
there.
on Kenny Lofton over 8.5 hits runs. Go ahead.
I like White Sox Rays over 9, minus 108. Not a full unit, but I do like that look. I mean, honestly, like I had a full slate. I have something in every game, but we're kind of rolling in tight with all the early start. But Mickey Moniak and Mason Wynn and Alec Burleson, good hit parlay there.
Run me through it again. What's the play?
Got a 1 hits parlay with Mickey Moniak, Mason Wynn, and Alec Burleson. Game I expect a lot of hits from, and each one of those people are on fire.
What was the over?
Just one hit each.
Oh no, I thought you had.
Oh, sorry, yeah. Rays, White Sox. I don't know where this White Sox team is coming from, trying to capitalize while they're hot, and the Rays are falling, but I kind of like them to hit as well.
Yeah,
got a good matchup.
TJ said she did marry Justin Timberlake. She did.
There's too many JTs out there. Yeah. It might be the most common. I don't know if it's the most common, but it feels like it's the most common popular sports initials.
Hey, I'll give you the most accurate sports. I'll give you the most accurate take in sports. The Braves are terrible. That's correct. And it hurts. It hurts, dude. It sucks seeing it.
It only sucks because you know their potential is so great.
Yeah. Well, and look, the Braves need work. And their front office, like we've talked about it, they are not afraid to spend money. They're not afraid. Like, I assure you, Bibbo came back. You guys are still going. How did it go? Did he figure out Bluetooth?
It only took him a half an hour.
Well, I mean, have you tried to explain Bluetooth to parents? It can sometimes take a while. I remember, dude, if the computer was messing up, Mom would take it and put it in the corner like it was in trouble. I was like, what the shit is going on? But back to my man, that guy. Braves are terrible. Yeah. And they are stacked on paper. That's the problem. 100%. Again, dude.
I think it's like similar to the Yankees, where you have all this power, but you need those middle people to kind of get the little hits in the middle.
Yeah, and here's the thing. Let me say this. Here's the thing. Look at the NFL draft. The first round is a 50% hit rate, right? Like, we're all saying the same thing. Like, the fact that they're stacked on paper means that the front office did its job. And they've spent money. Like, I don't blame them. They've taken shots. Some of them worked. Some of them worked for a bit and now don't work. And this offseason, they'll address it, right? And again, like what that guy said on both of them is 1,000% correct, and I completely agree with it. They have got to figure some things out. Like, what do you do with Austin Riley? What do you do with Matt Olson? What the hell do you do with Marcell Ozuna? And on top of that, right, you're in your head, you're starting to think like, okay, is Acuna starting to get hurt a little bit more? Now, I'm not saying make a move on anything, but if I was in that front office, Hoss, that's Ronald Acuna's name stays at the top of the dry erase board because, as famously said by the Colts quarterback or offensive coordinator in Peyton Manning's fourth year, when he won, I think, his first or second MVP. And in the middle of the season, a reporter asked him and said, what happens? What's the plan if Peyton Manning gets hurt? And the offensive coordinator said, oh, that doesn't matter. And they said, how could that not matter? And he said, if Peyton Manning gets hurt, none of this matters. Like, that's Ronald Acuna. Like, whatever way we need to go, we're addressing that first. You know what I mean? Because he's the important one, not the other guys aren't important. But that question would be asked. Marcell Ozuna, I would be trying to see if I could get anything for him. I don't know if you can, Matt Olson, what do you do? Because and there are times he's good, and there are times where he's a Sahara Desert hoss, like striking out twice a game.
Is it weird to compare him to Bellinger a little bit?
Yeah. I don't have the averages in front of me, but I would trend that Bellinger is much better than Olson.
Yeah. But I'm talking about their swings. Their ups and down swings are just so extreme. Like they'll be hitting 400 for a month, and then they'll just drop off the face of the earth and hit 180.
Yeah. Bibbo, I did it in 15 seconds, made him look like a fool. PC Jesus don't play. I've often found that in any of the companies that I've worked for, CBS included, which think of this, it wasn't even CBS, it was Paramount. It was above them. Massive company. And any of our tech guys that you could get time with, number one, that was like gold because they were constantly busy. But you find one that's cocky because they'll absolutely prove it every time. Like, what I'm meaning is like if Bibbo, if me and Bibbo didn't know each other, but we both worked there, right? Say we were both in the Army, and I was in whatever role, but in a role where I needed technical help. Like, once I found and met Bibbo, sorry, I'm not putting any of the the receipts into the system. I want him.
I got my guy at work for that. His name's Eric.
Yeah.
He's fantastic. He's my buddy. I hook him up, make sure that he's happy, and he hooks me up.
Yeah.
And if that keyboard broke, I had a new keyboard on my desk in 10 minutes.
Hey, and you know what? I'll say this. And you know what? Dude, and a 50 on the table. Go ahead and take that on your way out. Reciprocate it.
I really should tip him. He probably wouldn't accept it, but
bro, when we were starting the early edge, I tipped people. I was like, we need a push. We need this, we need that, like right now. I was kind of a pain in the ass to deal with, but you knew that it was going, right? Like it was like just setting that up. I absolutely tip people. It sounds weird in a company because I don't know if it's right. Like HR would not look friendly upon any of that.
As long as it's under $100, it's fine.
Well, let me say this. I wasn't saying nothing, dude. And I don't think they were either. Like, we're good to go. Like, good to go. I found that method worked very well.
You think Roku would take $50 to put us on a show?
Take that advertising. Hey, I'm telling you, it sounds weird. Tipping in like regular work. Haas, money talks. Every time.
You just have to make sure it's not insulting. Like if the
That's it.
Making
I was just about to say, you have to. Here's the key with tipping. Now, going well above, do your thing. I'm not going to stop anybody from over tipping someone else because that means somebody's getting paid. And if they did a good job, great. Right? Yeah, but you're right. It's about insulting. It doesn't have to be a whole lot, but don't hit me with a 5. Like if it's tip worthy, and I'm just talking about this scenario where I could get like an expert tech guy like that. But I mean, it's like any other service. If you could get a plumber, that's worth its weight in gold. Somebody, that could work on cars, whatever, right? Like I looked at it the same way. Like, well, shit, like I'll tip you. Like I'm not going to say anything. I found that a lot of people were very good with that. They didn't complain much.
No one, yeah.
And we got help anytime we needed it.
You remember?
Oh, yeah. I was just like, hey, what's that Venmo?
Do you want to play a live play right now?
Yeah.
I'm looking at the Cardinals Rockies. I saw a comment in the chat.
Royals Cubs under 30. What? No,
if I can get that line, I would put it on. Cardinal. You can get the Cardinals on the money line at plus 432. They're only down 4. Oh, now they just hit a double. So I would wait until the bottom of the inning, but I kind of want to take a plus 3.5 or a plus 400 number on the money line. Like, we're expecting 10 to 12 runs in this game. 4 runs isn't bad. Rocky's bullpen's terrible. Cardinals got to wake up at some point. I agree that they're slumping, but what, are all the good teams going to slump today?
Right.
I mean, we might just lose it all. But
all right. So he hit a double. Pozo's at the plate. All right. I bet, does he get the run in or not? I'm going to bet he does. So if he doesn't, I'll buy a membership.
And if he doesn't, I'm putting on plus 3.5, or should play it safe, or should I go with the plus 400?
Go with the plus 400.
I like it. All right.
2 outs. Oh, yeah, he's got a runner on second, 2 outs.
My remote's all the way over there. I'm not going to switch the game. I really got to start turning the games off. Sometimes I do when I do the shows, because it's just too darn distracting when I have something on the line and it's bottom of the 5th and something's happening.
Yeah.
Oh, he got out. All right,
Damn.
463. Do we have any risk-free bets? Is DK or anybody doing anything fun today? You know what? Doesn't matter. Jump on the price. Oh, I got $50 free bet from yesterday. Done. Deal.
Well, hey, we'll share it. How did you get that $50?
I lost yesterday on a risk-free bet.
Oh, then hey, then yesterday I should have had a whole lot of $50. Yeah.
I think I put together my 3 plays on the on DTL yesterday on the afternoon show. I put them together in a parlay, and it missed by 1, I think. Whatever I did, it missed by 1, but I got the $50 in a free bet. I kind of want to put on the plus 3.5 too.
There we go. Welcome to someone to the DTL crew. I thought he was getting a run, but I had to pay up my bet. Welcome in. It's good to have you. Good to have you. All right, we'll get out of here. All right. Any final thoughts before we go?
Let's have a good day. You know, let's first week back from the All-Star break. We're going to start seeing some crazy trades soon. I kind of want to see where these teams go and who's got to duke it out. And I think we'll see a lot more of a calming and regular motion once we get settled from the trade deadline and we start seeing where these teams are. And once teams give up, it's a whole different dynamic. So I'm looking forward to see how it shakes.
I'll tell you this. All right, you represent the Yankees here. I'm calling you from the Braves. May I interest you?
Gosh, give me everyone.
In a Marcell Ozuna. Can I interest you in Marcell Ozuna?
So I would say yes. It's the same problem the Braves have. I want someone who's going to get on base more consistently. I want small ball.
He'll walk.
He does walk a lot.
I don't know the scenario to put it there. Like if I were inserting him in the Yankees lineup. Like I don't know the combination, but there's something.
You need a third baseman. That's the story there.
You need a third baseman?
Yankees need a third baseman.
All right. Austin Riley.
Sign me up and take my money.
What I think that's a great send over for Austin Riley?
Money. Just take all my money. Don't trade it. Honestly,
we got money.
We
need a player.
I mean, they're probably good. I mean,
I laugh at. Go ahead, keep going. What?
Oh, it's cooked. Sorry, 11 runs. Who just hit the homer? Is this Suzuki at least?
No.
Matt Shaw, home run, 11 runs.
Shaw hit a bomb. All right, so we lost it. Okay, so what's the score now?
8-3. My 3+, both teams have scored 3+ hit, but the under 6.5 did not in the first 5 innings.
Yeah. All right. Well, we go 1-1 on the morning show.
I really like our plays later today, though. And Astros Diamondbacks are also just a great look for runs today.
Yeah. No more Framber Valdez to deal with.
That guy's a beast. You talked about it already, but that guy's a beast.
We talked about him yesterday. I swear to you, Jeff said, you guys are awesome, man. Great show. Dude, Jeff, you're awesome. Appreciate you, man.
I'm just happy to be included.
Hey, just happy to be here, man. For real. Whale, shoot, right back at you, brother. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate all of you. Damn it, Cubs. I know. What was I about to say? Yeah, like Framber Valdez, I'll literally stop. Like when I see him, his name, starting that day, I'm like, okay.
You know you're going to get a performance.
Oh, every time. Like
as long as he gets past the first inning.
Nah, for real. You're right. Like if he gets past the first, like he gets into a groove. He's like VJ Singh in like 99. He like just friggin' automatic, like always there, always delivering. You know what I mean? Like Ernie Els, like he's like that. Ernie Els is a great comparison to him. He's all fundamental. You don't hear the name because you don't have to say the name. He's Bibbo. Ernie Els was Bibbo. Like you just knew. You didn't even think about it because you didn't have to. Like if you're like, procedure of the day of all the things we need to do, like Bibbo, Ernie Els, you just cross that off.
They should have a solid Hall of Fame. Not the best players, but the most solid players.
I don't know what the title would be, but if you were looking at Bibbo / Ernie, like you're just looking, you're like, okay, is he alive? He's here. We're good. Not worried about it. Like we're good. All right, don't have to worry about it. On to the next one. You know what I mean? Like Framber Valdez is just he's so dominant, but he's so consistent. It's every week. Like there's just not going to be a lot of runs in that game.
Right, Scooble, another name just right up there. Wheeler, usually I should say.
No, everybody's gonna have a bad day, but Paul Skeens is there. Hey, he just can't get any run support. But
you know that the other team's not scoring more than 2 or 3.
Skeens is 4-8 with a 2 ERA.
That's
let me say this: Skeens is 4-8 and started the All-Star game. That like.
At what point?
He's starting with a 1-something ERA. Hey, dude, you want to talk about consistent? Dusty's consistent with the good ones. Keep going. The night games will be starting shortly.
It's only 2 hours.
Hey, that's what we're going to do. We're going to hit it with like a 5-minute transition, like one of those extended commercial breaks you'd see on like WGN or TBS, in the 90s. You're like, oh, it's going to be one of those 7-minute commercial breaks. And we'll just hit it with that. And then we go right into like lead in. We'll get green screens that like both we synchronize. It looks like we're like at a stadium, but you have to go with the joke too to make it like it's very clear a stock photo, but you act like it's not. Like old school, like WWF, like heel tactics, with the like Mean Gene would act like you lost last week. No, he didn't. And then people are like, yeah, like that's clearly a dog shit like picture. You're like, no, we're here. This is great. It's like colored, like with crayons.
I honestly love to do that. I would love to do a live betting show and on the evening slate. It's tough. Like I have to make my picks for tomorrow.
Well, here's the problem. All right, so let me go into this. We're gonna clip this. The problem with the live stream show, because I would love to do it. The problem is that it's the translation. So if it were you and me and the crew, number one, the translation, we all have to be watching at the same time. So the problem is showing it on the screen. Now, we could show it, not monetize it, and still risk. If we got caught, we would be kicked off. Right? And I'm not saying that being negative of like shooting down the idea. I'm saying it as if anybody has a better way to do it, let me know. Because I'm in.
Okay, here's an idea. It's
tough when me and you were on.
Yeah.
We ran into that with last year. We're all in different time zones, and everybody, even the people watching, like the people on the show, we had 4 different feeds. You know what I mean? Like, So keep going. I'm sorry, I interrupted you. Go ahead.
I don't know if this will exactly help, but I think FanDuel has a promotion right now for a month free of MLB.com. And MLB.com has basically, Red Zone, right? Where they show like all the games, all the top plays and whatever. So they basically have the same thing on MLB.com, where they have just where the bulk of the action is, and they put the game on, and you get to see like 4 games going on at once. That might be an idea for everyone to be kind of on the same page and seeing the same stuff. Not necessarily the best betting markets, but the most exciting action.
No. I like the idea. I'm down. I'm down for trying anything. I like what Dusty said here. Detail in the afternoon, AB's lights are blue on the left, red on the right. Detail at night, red on the left, blue. Now we're talking. You know what's funny is that the blue light on the left, I went and got the red one today. And the reason that I did it, number one, I wanted both the colors kind of to contrast a little bit. But the blue was taking over the light space. And it was making me look like I came out of like a 90s tanning bed. I was like glowing orange. But the red and the contrast with the blue, like they kind of neutralize each other. So that's number one. Now, number two, Dusty's onto something here. We absolutely need some sort of communication. And especially as DTL grows, and it's going to reach a point where it's going to blow up. So all of us OGs, like, it's one of those things to where, if the red is on the left, which only happens if there's like some sort of emergency, I don't know what the answer is. You see what I'm saying? But like, there's some sort of communication of like, if the red is on the left, that means, oh no, YouTube is intruded. Everybody be quiet. Everybody, you know what I mean? Like, we've got to figure
out.
The
1920s prohibition.
Yeah.
Hide the liquor, hide the things. We're all, what's that commercial now?
Here comes the beer baron. Yeah. Here comes the beer baron. Yeah. Everybody be quiet. This is a pet shop. This is a pet shop. This is a pet shop.
There's just 150 weird looking people all hanging out.
They did that on The Simpsons. They're like, it's the best. What kind of people are in a pet shop at 2 a.m.? The best damn pet shop in town. For some reason, I'm watching MLB extra innings with 5 games on at once. Cool. I haven't bought anything. There we go. Jeff figured out the code. Hey, boy, I'll tell you this. If Jeff and Bibbo get onto it, you're going to be all right. Dusty, don't make them flash. Would give me. Oh, no. We would never do that. The interesting part is I actually worked with a guy who deals with what is that? Epilepsy. Like if you have a lot, like very flat. Yeah. So it's interesting that you said that. Like everything that we built starting with Early Edge, and you can go see it. I don't do a lot of very quick flashes. Because it would get my guy, and I won't say who it was, keep the innocent protected. But yeah, if you ever notice that, it's very static. Like you see the screen behind me. Don't worry. Like you won't ever have to deal with that for sure, man. It definitely goes into play. I found that it'll affect hard. It really does. Yeah. Well, yeah, I ain't talking about episode. I'm talking about county. Then we take off running. When the law's coming, yeah. Hey, that's what we need. Now I get what you're saying. Talking about the cops. Yeah. Hey, we get them once and get them spinning.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than driving down 80 miles per hour on the highway and seeing those lights behind you.
Well, now I can't unsee it because he's right. It does look like, dude, I swear to God, that live PD type show, I'm in. If it were true live, okay? If we had a show, I'm telling you right now, bro, if we could have a control center and you could go live to actual police body cams, and I'm not getting into arguments, I'm not talking about that. I'm just saying, if there were just the technology that at any time, like say there's a rule that all body cams have to be made public, I don't know, whatever, right? and you could plug into them and go. I would do this all night. Like I would be live all night long. That you want to talk like a for real one.
That would be scary. Honestly, I think that'd be too much for the public.
Yes.
Like
it'd be wild as shit, and I would be down. Dude, I'll run Jim Nance and Tony Romo. I'll do color too. I don't care. Join me, don't join me. We're going live.
Color commentating on live arrests. That would be the day.
Oh, dude, could you imagine Nance and Romo calling it? Like Nance would set up where you're at. He's like, we're in Omaha, Nebraska. We're on, I-40 here, due west. They were speeding a little bit, swerving. We think there could be alcohol involved. Watch for the cop. And then Tony would jump in and say, watch his hands. Watch where. Jim, what I want you to see. Collinsworth would say, now, see this officer. Now, here's a guy. All right. He's going to move his flashlight to the back. What he's doing is to make sure there's no wild jackass back there that has a hand cannon pointed it right at his ass. That's what he's doing. Smart play. Number 2, look at him right here, Tirico. He's making him get out of the car and walk backwards to him. This is a veteran officer who knows what he's doing. He's on the right side of the car in the interstate. Here's a guy.
That was an awesome breakdown by our favorite commentators.
There's a conversation to be had of the danger to officers of the traffic stop.
Oh gosh,
it's incredibly dangerous. Like,
whenever I get a gun pulled at you for just nothing.
Otani just hit a bomb.
Oh, I was so close to choosing him instead of Pages, but I was like, I'm going to go for get the juice.
Yeah, Otani's another guy. I don't care if he's playing in Antarctica. He don't care about humidity or a lack thereof. But no, I mean, dude, do you know like a lot of for real live cops, like for real, no edited, nothing. Like we're going off your feed. You know what I'm saying? And it's live, so it nothing's edited. That would be like there would be points where it'd be really boring. But then it would be, hurry up and wait,
How do you feel about like Reno 911 shows like that?
I love Reno 911. Reno 911 taught me how to say the alphabet backwards. You want to see it? You want to see it?
With the one hand.
ZYXVUTSRQBONMLKJIHGFEDCBA. Bam.
You know what my answer
Reno
is?
911 taught me that. What?
Officer, I can't do that sober.
Dude, the woman cop, the blonde, she was the funniest one. I mean,
she was on not Modern Family. She was on Goldberg's. That's what she was from.
She's like, you young sluts, teaching them how to drink and drive.
I like the one where the guy's going and he's trying to pull out get insurance, and they just open the door and smack him in the head every time.
Yeah. When they kept locking dude's bike up to like it's impossible to get it out. That show. Oh, dude, Reno 911 does not get the credit that it deserves. Reno 911 is hilarious. And it holds up.
Wasn't it Roku that picked it back up from the dead?
Somebody should.
No, it was that short. What was that 2-minute video platform that they were trying to come out with that lasted about a half a year?
Vine?
No. That was a social
Vine. Remember Vine?
Yes, I do remember.
Vine was so illegal and it was so awesome. It made it so look. All right, I'm telling you. Back to what I was just talking about. Translation. Everything in life is about translation. How you make a sale is translation. Do you need this? I have what you need. Is the price correct? Am I solving your problem? Am I making your life easier? Supply, demand, good services, right? So translation and what we were just talking about it's all of it. And again, if we could figure out how to do the live show, the translation, if we could figure that out, like That's the way. Dangle shorts are hilarious. Yeah, they were. Dude, I mean, it was so well done.
And they
Dude.
knew what they were, which
Oh,
was the best part. Like
yeah.
they knew that they weren't trying to be anybody else or anything else.
Oh, no.
Gosh.
They were totally. It reminded me of Tim and Eric. You know, off Adult Swim and all that, right? Like, over 99.5 minutes minus 500. Let's go. I mean, the show, that episode they did where the fake lottery tickets were in, like, going around, and the officers were the ones who got it, so they all thought they won the lottery apart from each other.
Right, they're all screwing each other off.
And like, yeah, how you would come in to work if you did not like your job and you won the lottery tonight, right now, announced, and you're thinking, I have hated this job for 16 years, and you just won $100 million, right? But it was only them. And then slowly they had to watch the others come in and do what they just did. And some of them came in fur coats and shit. And they hadn't even got the money yet.
It's like the Michael Scott. It's the Michael Scott spending that on a fur coat before you got the surplus figured out.
Oh my God, dude! I mean, the writing was hilarious, man.
I really like. They're coming out with movies still. They just did 2 or 3 of them.
Those guys are funny, man. Now it's tough to recapture. Like, they should have just not stopped it, but again, they stopped it for a reason. Trust me. You know what I mean? Like, at some point,
they were on for 8 seasons, 6 seasons,
which is amazing. Like, you look at, like, Pawn Stars, we were talking about, it's about for 21 seasons. Do you know that success of that, like, shows that reach 21 seasons? Like, dude, you are printing money forever. It's going to go in syndication forever. It's amazing, man. Absolutely amazing. All right, we'll get out of here. We got long enough. All right. Let's keep getting these bets. Let's keep getting them. I'm feeling it. Moshe, you feeling it?
I'm feeling it.
Feeling it.
I noticed how you didn't ask me if I had any final thoughts this time.
Well, I'd already asked you, but I'll ask you again.
No, don't do it.
No. We need to work on it. We need to work on a gimmick, like that final, like 5-second shot clock of you to get a final pick in. So, yeah. All right. So, final pick.
Oh, final picks. Final pick. I can't believe I think I'm saying this. I'm not sure if I have anything left on the slate. The last one that I had, we went through Orioles Guardians over 8.5. Phillies first 5 money line
Did
win.
we tap the well dry? Are you out of bets?
I can always come up with another one.
It took 1 hour, 28 minutes, and 11 seconds to break.
Yeah, I'm writing this Cardinals money line at plus 475. I want to say I got it. 463. That's what I'm writing right now.
Okay. All right. There we go. I like it. Respect. My friend, respect. All right.
You can get that number at plus 630 at this point.
There you go. There you go, big dog. All right. Well done, my boy. All right. Everybody, well done. Lasted. Dude. 1 hour and 28 minutes. Bam. I love it. All right. Get out of here. Best luck. Let's cash these tickets. We'll see you in the morning. Peace.
Who's got it better than us? Nobody!